Welcome back to the Drunk Rasslin Lounge.
Oof.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Sorry, dude.
Perfect.
Sorry I let us down last week.
Guys, I'm your host, J.M. McCaffrey. I am joined, as always, by the designated podcaster, Go, Jonesy.
Yes.
Go. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great, man.
It's the road to the WrestleMania. It's Royal Rumble season.
Yeah, Rumble matches. You can't beat this, dude.
Man, this is it. This is
fun.
what we're here for.
It's fun.
This is Mania. Mania season. It's not Mania season. It's precursor to Mania season. It's Rumble season.
We're getting
I
on
don't know
our
what
way.
I'm talking about.
We're getting on our way. Come on.
This week, I'm particularly excited. This is my favorite Rumble. I think this is the best Rumble. It's from a particularly good time in wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, the early 2000s. I think the early 2000s, as much as we talk about the Attitude Era, romanticize the Attitude Era, I think the early 2000s is when we were really, like, that's when we really got that golden age, because the companies, we were still producing really good quality shows, but now the WWE actually had all the best talent. You know what I mean? Like this is when I feel like we really got that golden age of wrestling, like 2000 and 2002, because, you know, like late 2000 and 2001, we did the really lame invasion.
Yeah.
But after we got past that invasion, we were able to get on to like WWE's victory lap. And WWE's victory lap was like 4 years. It was like 2002 to 2006 or 7.
So 01 was or 2000 was when the Radicals came over, right?
Right.
So that was the first drop in that bucket.
Yeah.
01 is when WWE bought WCW, right? So, but then you see the talent that came out of developmental.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at that shit, and it's like WCW didn't have a chance anyway.
Right. Well,
so there's a 4-year period.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 01 to 05.
Yep.
That there will never be a better wrestling period, talent-wise, on the same roster as that 4-year period.
I think so.
I don't think it'll ever be touched. I don't think it was ever even close in the past. It was dynamite. I mean, it was amazing.
I agree.
It was incredible.
But before we get started, Jonesy, let's get a tasting in.
With a rebel yell, she cried more
in the midnight hour. Yeah. She cried more.
And everyone under 38 just tuned out. See you guys.
Is this a cork? Is this tight?
I don't know.
I couldn't tell for
First
a minute.
Time. Oof.
Rebel yell.
Good smell test.
It wasn't a bad oof.
Oof. Just a whiskey oof?
Just a whiskey oof.
I like it.
Get a little bit. It's going to be good. So we talked about, we got the Rebel Yell. American whiskey. Blend of bourbon and rye whiskey. Yeah. And you know, I don't think I started to tell you, you know, me and my mom's song is Don McLean, American Pie. And in that song, they talk about them good old boys been drinking whiskey and rye.
Yep.
And it has been within the last 6 months that I ever poured rye and whiskey together and realized that they were talking about a drink.
Oh.
You know, and just one of those things, I guess, like I hadn't ever comprehended, and I don't know, I've learned a little more about
I just learned that
whiskey
tonight, so.
Well, yeah. But I've become a relatively big fan of bourbons and ryes. I've been mixing my favorite risky Y.
Risky Ys are the YMCA's back in the 70s.
So this Rebel Yell.
Where they were brothels.
So this Rebel Yell.
Not brothels. Hostels.
This Rebel Yell It smells good. It's got like some sweet tea notes on it. You can smell that bourbon in there. I don't get the spiciness I usually get from rye.
No. It's it smells it's a little smells a little hot, but it's
It's not like Clark and Sheffield.
no.
It doesn't smell like gasoline.
Maybe my nose is ruined.
Jonesy.
Yeah, buddy.
To Royal Rumble.
0-2.
Ooh, that's got a little kick.
Yeah.
Sweet. There's like a honey note in there that I don't.
I don't catch any of the tea in the taste that I smelled.
No.
It tastes fine. It's not great. It's not bad.
I feel it's very bright. Mm-hmm. I get a honey note, but it's real spiky on. It's got like spiky edges.
So it's so boozy when it hits.
But it's not like a burn for me. It's like it feels spiky.
Yeah.
Like more than like a cheap whiskey burn.
Yeah.
You know, or cheap alcohol.
Well,
burn.
it's a 90 proof. It's a rye and bourbon,
right?
Blend, but maybe that's what that is. But
It's
I don't
decent.
know. Yeah.
All right, Jonesy.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed.
I'm gonna drink the rest of it. Guys, we are on the WWE Network. If you want to watch along with us, we are at Royal Rumble 2002. Timestamp 012910. And we are going to start in 3, 2, and play.
Hello, everyone. Oh,
This is definitely not
Gorilla.
No.
Oh.
Gotta.
But there was a sign that said "Some Jew guy."
Good.
We're still in the era of good signs and also bad signs.
Yeah. This is still.
Man, there was a real bad one at the end of '99 that I didn't point out.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, it was Brett screwed Brett and Pat Patterson screws young men or young boys or something. I was like, come on, man.
Oh.
Bad stuff. Right there on the hard camera side too.
Oh. Bad juju, bad.
Yeah.
Bad sport. Bad sport, old chum.
Old chum.
Who's out first? Rikishi.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we need to do I'm gonna make a TikTok of you doing the Rikishi dance.
Do you have TikTok?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't do TikTok.
Yeah.
But if you were gonna do the Rikishi dance in a thong, I would. It's got. It's got to be like you got to do the Rikishi costume.
Did you know I have a poster of him stink facing me?
No, dude.
I do, dude.
Awesome.
I did.
Awesome.
Jordan's dad gave it to me.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember
still
that.
Have it.
That's
I still
awesome.
have it. I'm gonna have it hung up someday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a poster of getting stink faced by Rikishi.
I have a poster. I actually just found. I have a poster that Jordan's dad gave me. Jordan's one of the local guys, runs a promotion that we worked with. But his dad gave me a poster. I just found it the other day, and it was when I was cleaning out my garage.
See, this is
here
old
comes
gold
your
dust
boy.
here, dude.
Here comes your boy.
This is the gold dust. This is what he got back to. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, this is his return also.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
there was 4 big returns at this that they advertised. They were like, at the Rumble, these 4 guys coming back, and this was one of them. So starting off with him is kind of like a big send up to like, oh, here's these big returns.
And this is how his entrance was. It was unique.
Yep.
And he did it was a unique thing. He always quoted movies in his promos.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, and did the weird androgynous
Hollyweird,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
You know what it was?
Yeah. They always called it androgynous, and it was just always like a,
Put that over there. I'm going to fiddle with it the whole damn time.
Well, it doesn't make fire. I can't believe you'd fiddle with it.
If I have something in front of my hands, I'm going to fiddle with it. But it's noisy. You know what I mean? It was noisy on the... Our bottle opener from last week still sitting out, and I will sit here and click it and bang it, and if if we don't do something with it.
He's very fidgety.
I'm very fidgety.
He's very nervous.
No, I'm not. Maybe I have nervous hands. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands if I'm not doing something with my hands.
That's a good return, man. Like, I like that they brought him back doing the original iteration of this gimmick, you know?
Yep. Come
It's
back.
pretty cool.
Crawl. You got the glitter falling from the sky.
He's lost some weight, man. He's thinned down.
Yep.
It's hard to
Yeah,
tell.
he looks
that,
good, man. He looks good.
Bodysuit, but man, he does look good.
Well,
Tall as shit.
You know what though? Like I would say it's not hard to tell in the bodysuit. You don't think about it in the bodysuit. You know, like we just saw him in '99, a little, noticeably heavier than this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he had just came out, we would probably not be like, oh, look, he's leaned out some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he looks good.
Yeah, he does. I mean, and he, he's moving as good as ever, and
not that he ever moved particularly bad, even at his biggest.
No, he definitely didn't. And,
yeah.
and he's just
a natural athlete. He's one of those
real
guys that's a natural athlete.
He's charismatic. He's unique. And I feel like that was deliberate. Like he deliberately did unique style stuff. And even when he wrestles now, you see that the way he throws those hands, the way he drops down to his knees to throw a punch and stuff like that. Like he has
a very unorthodox style.
Yes.
Like they said that about John Cena all the time. He's an unorthodox wrestler. That just meant he sucked. Goldust has an actual unorthodox style.
But it's calculated, right? So John Cena had to do that because John Cena isn't as athletic as Dustin Rhodes.
Yes, I think that was just the way they.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. That countdown graphic's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Really
I told you, man. This is the best. This is the best one.
I think I had this on
Here comes
DVD.
the Boss Man. I had this on VHS, brother.
Wow. Big Boss Man's still there. He was hung in a hell in the cell by the Undertaker before this, but he came back to life.
Survived. He came back to life. He's by this time he's stolen a corpse and eaten a dog. Well, he fed a dog. He didn't eat the dog. He fed the dog to Al Snow.
He killed a dog and then fed it to Al Snow.
Cooked it. Killed the dog, cooked it, then fed it to Al Snow.
Sorry for leaving that out. I didn't want you guys to think that Al Snow ate a raw dog. My bad.
Boss Man, raw dog to Al Snow. That's a different connotation. That's a different connotation altogether.
Altogether. We are setting up for something.
Boss Man doesn't look great here. He's starting to show his age a little bit.
Yeah. Still moves great. I mean, he still moves good. For a
72-year-old man.
Say whip Joe Louis's ass.
He did whoop Joe Louis. Every time somebody bring up Boss Man.
He's still a lot of. He's slimmer here than he was in '99.
Boss Man?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Even with the body armor.
I was thinking maybe he looked a little heavier here.
Oh, really? No. I think
you know what I noticed?
He's slimmer here.
You know what I noticed specific? I noticed how his sleeves are looser. Mm-hmm. Now, to be completely fair, that could be, that could be him not doing enough push-ups before he went out. That could be him buying a different brand of T-shirt. Goldust just knocked teeth out of his mouth, I think.
No, that was a great spit take.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was good. Goldust clocked Big Boss Man. He spit. He sold back. Of course, Rikishi's still out here limping around.
Man, I forgot Boss Man was still here in 2002. But now Bradshaw's coming out, and all of them want to get out of there.
Look at Bradshaw. He looks good here.
Yeah, he does.
That's a good-looking Bradshaw. Big. He's jacked. He's tight. He's not cut.
Never was.
But he's got that look.
He got leaner.
He's got that look like I'm going to whoop some ass.
He got leaner when he became the JBL character, and but it was still not,
No, he was never cut.
Never.
He never. I don't think I've ever seen JBL's abs.
And it doesn't need to be, dude.
No. By no means.
It's playing Stan Lane, Stan Lane. Stan Lee. Stan Lane.
Stan Hansen. Get
Stan
your
Hansen.
shit together.
God damn it. It's playing Stan Hansen.
No,
Stan Lee.
Excelsior.
True Believers.
Oh, there's a stink face.
There it is.
Hey, you're butt crack brothers with Ray Traylor.
I am, dude. We're Eskimo brothers.
Hey.
I don't think it's the same.
Hey, Rikishi was trying to get the hole on his nose, dude.
Well,
like
when it was done to me, Rikishi didn't have such a nice set of tights on.
Yeah.
He had like a thong on. So,
well,
I mean, not that that's not a thong, but goddamn.
I mean, I don't think it's a thong. It just whatever it is.
It's
I mean,
not
that
big enough.
That could be a full set of slacks. It just can't contain all that, bro. Like,
what a great dude, though, man.
yeah, he was fun.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Once after he woke up from his nap.
Yeah. Good dude. I like this bring back for Goldust. Like,
It's a good one.
how long had he been gone? Had he been gone? Probably a year and a half.
At least.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Had he? Well, I mean, at least because he had gone back to.
Lance Storm even runs weird.
I mean, these are all guys. I mean, Lance Storm had been at WCW.
Yep.
Goldust had run back to WCW briefly.
Yes, he had. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so like all these guys. Well, Lance Storm went to WCW and then came here, right?
Yeah. So he left
he
ECW
didn't
and
go
went to
and come back,
WCW.
yeah.
Right. He's a great wrestler, but man, like Lance Storm has a certain way that he does things. So I'm like, is he coordinated or is he just doing stuff a different way? Is he, like I know guys all have their own styles, like inadvertently and whatnot, but like there's some things he did where I was like, man, he looks awkward, and then some things I'm like, man, he looks smooth. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's the thing. I think the thing with Lance Storm, and this is gonna sound disparaging, and I really don't. I like Lance Storm. I don't want to disparage Lance Storm as much as I think that some of the credit he gets is because guys liked working him. You know what I mean? Like I think, we hear so many guys. Like, he was good. He was smooth. He was easy to work. I'm sure he was a pleasure to be in the ring with, and he held up his end. But, he was never charismatic. He was never super over,
But
He was missing something.
He sells good. I mean, like, he looks good in the ring, like, all that. But
okay.
There's just something
Justin,
off.
what's your favorite Lance Storm match?
Don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I can't name my favorite Lance Storm match, but I think he was probably, here comes Al Snow, he was probably a night off for guys. And
oh, yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
like the match is going to be good, the crowd is going to react, it's going to be easy, he's going to be right where I need him to be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, so he gets all that. And that is a great guy to be and a great guy to have on your card.
Yeah.
Like again, this is still, I think it seems,
nice.
I really don't want this to come off like I am disparaging Lance Storm as much as I am getting a little more specific about why he's
right.
good.
So I think in our generation anyway, like there was always a big like internet pull for Lance Storm.
Yes.
And it was always one of those things like I don't see it. But that was with a lot of ECW stuff for us.
Yeah.
Like, and now, watching ECW these years later, I appreciate these guys a lot more. Mm-hmm. But, like, still, seeing them in there with these guys, I'm like, man, Lance Storm's great, or he's good, but there's still just something missing. Like, even with Al Snow in there.
Yeah.
Al Snow's like a journeyman.
Yep.
Al Snow looks like he belongs more to me than Lance Storm does.
I agree. I agree.
And it's not a size thing. It's just I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
Al Snow has more of a character than Lance Storm.
Yeah.
Just standing there, he's got more of a charisma. He's got more of a personality. Just in those punches thrown, in having his long hair that whips all over the place, and not being quite so stone-faced, Al Snow brings something to the table that Lance Storm never had. Speaking of, here comes Billy Gunn. The one Billy Gunn.
This is a Chuck and Billy era, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yes, but I think he was still the one Billy Gunn. Like, he was the one right before he was with Chuck and Billy.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I think they still referred to him as, like, the one Billy Gunn.
Because they couldn't say ass anymore.
Dude. You know, I don't know that we've ever talked about it. Two of my favorite entrance musics of all time were I'm an Ass Man and the music he used when he was the one, which I can't remember offhand right now, except that I remember, like, I can't remember any words to it, but I remember that I love it.
I don't remember the one. I remember the Ass Man one.
It was they were very much similar. They were both that kind of like funky, you know, not quite jazz. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm an ass man.
Yeah, it was very similar to that, but it was like, you know, the one was kind of like, the only thing I remember is that there was a line where it was like, God gave it all to me. I dug it. I love that music.
I'll have to look that up. That's fun. I think about all that shit is on Spotify anymore too. Like,
all on Spotify.
Yeah.
I still have one of the few DVDs that I kept when I got rid of my DVD collection was like the full, because they released that one that was like the three eras. It was like the Golden Age and the Attitude Era and then like the New Era. It was on that.
Just all entrance music?
Yeah. It's awesome. All entrance music is like this big box set.
CDs.
It had almost CDs, compact discs.
You said DVD.
Oh, compact, no, CDs, sorry, CDs.
Oh, we were talking about Pile Driver. It's awesome. No, I mean, I dig that.
Keep rolling.
What?
Here it comes. American Badass. Have I ever told you what a fan I am of the American Badass?
And they're not playing the Limp Bizkit song on this, are they?
Bump, bump. I think so, actually.
Are they?
On the network. I think Limp Bizkit lets them use their music. I think Rollin' is one of the few songs that makes the cut. Why is Al Snow so scared?
Well, look at that big bastard.
Look, Al Snow's looking for somebody else to fight.
Yeah.
Booger Red. Oh, he's got his hair cut.
I'm going to go get in Rikishi's ass instead of dealing with this. Look at that.
Goodness gracious.
Lord. Billy Gunn, not a small man.
Billy Gunn, sky high on the choke
12
slam
feet
for
in the air.
Taker.
Jesus.
Here we go. American Badass going to work. This might be my favorite Taker, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Heel American Badass, I was into it. Still am.
I sure did dig. Was that this? No, it was the year before that him and. No, it was this year. That him and Flair Mania match.
Yeah. That's this year. That's coming up. That comes off of this.
That was good.
That's a great match.
Yeah. Loved it.
One of the unsung
matches of that card.
Of the streak.
Yeah.
Of that card of the streak,
of that
I
card
think,
and the streak, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first time he called out the streak.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was 10-0.
Yep.
That was the first time he
threw up the 10, yeah.
Threw up the 10.
Taker just cleared the ring.
Hell yeah, he did.
Love it. He looks great here too, man. He's lean.
He does, dude.
He's lean. He's moving well.
He's got his wife's name tattooed on his neck. It's great.
How come you don't have your wife's name tattooed on your neck?
I offered the other day. She said, don't do it.
She must not know what romance is.
No. Romance is dead, bro.
Matt Hardy. This is way before he was broken.
Oh. It's also way before he had to feud with Edge, apparently.
Well, yeah. Also, his hips don't bend right, but that's all right.
Well, no. He's got Triple H foot, too.
Nah, that's the medical condition.
It is. You got Triple H foot.
Lita comes off the top.
Lita's getting chokeslammed, dude.
Yes. Yes, please.
This is when we could beat up women in wrestling. Oh! Nice.
Lita with the dick kick. Swinging neck breaker. And boots.
Throw better kicks.
Here we go. Nope. Boots to the Taker. Come on, get up, Taker. Come on, Taker.
Good stuff.
Look at Taker and covering up.
Yeah, dude. You didn't see that shit back here.
Nope.
Taker was the first.
Yeah.
I
don't know about the first. He was early.
He did it. Yeah. He's the first I remember doing that shit.
Yeah, he was definitely the first on someone his level. Big knee to the gut. You know, back then, this was something else that made the Rumble awesome. Because you would not get Undertaker taking on the Hardy Boys, you know, or taking on Matt Hardy, selling for Matt Hardy, working with Matt Hardy, you know, if you know what I mean.
Well, we watched it. I mean, we watched it 2 weeks ago.
Right.
He didn't sell shit.
Right.
And he was not even close to this good. And he was 10 years younger.
Yep.
You know? Like,
yep.
that wrestling prime is so much older than other sports.
Yes.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking that out loud. I mean, I was just thinking that as I was watching this. Like,
sure.
he is...
Well, because
he's unbelievable here. He's so good.
Yeah. Well, I was meaning more like with the Rumble, you could see Undertaker, biggest star in the company, work with Matt Hardy, mid-card tag guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of my. Uh-oh, here comes Jeff. Here comes Jeff, saving his brother. Matt was about to get eliminated.
Glad he's wearing that baseball cap.
Now Taker's got to contend with both the Hardy
Mouthful
boys.
of Everclear or whatever.
He spit it out. If it was Everclear, he would not have spit it out. Get your shit together, Jones.
With the rebel yell. Sorry.
Cry mall.
Hugs. Not drugs.
Hugs, not drugs. Never did a Hardy say that.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Man.
I was commenting more. You know, like 2 weeks ago we got to see, you know, like Hogan mixing up with Skinner in the Rumble. You would not have you would not even have seen Hogan. You would not even have seen Skinner job to Hogan on, like, you know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
So like for a long time, and probably right about here, you know, we got the Undertaker, you know, shortly after this, or it wasn't too long after this, where we got that Undertaker Jeff Hardy feud, right? You know, it was around this time, I feel like, where particularly with the WWE, kind of the tiers opened up a little more, and you saw a lot more crossover. You know, they were kind of done away with jobbers, so you didn't see many jobber matches anymore. So,
right. Yeah.
You know, you would see stuff like this. But until then, that was another thing that made the Rumble so cool, was because you could see Hogan. Oh, there goes Jeff. You could see Hogan with Skinner. You could see what happens when Austin mixes it up with Ron Simmons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that you don't see any other time. Deep breath. Here we go.
Herp.
It's like he was still figuring out the last ride here.
How long had he been a face with this gimmick, though? With the long hair.
He was a face. I mean, I want to say he was a face for about a year.
Okay.
Maybe two as the.
So he was gone at WrestleMania 2000.
Yep.
He was back at 01 doing this gimmick, but
Yep.
the good guy part of it, right?
Right.
So when he came back from that injury between, I want to say it was the end of night. It was a long injury, right?
Ooh, Maven.
Oh, Maven.
Hey, Maven also had an entrance music that I loved it, dude. Like I was like I wished Maven had ever done anything more than what he did, because his music was awesome. His music used to be on one of my workout mixes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why is? Hey, get out of here, Lita!
Good God Almighty!
Why Lita jump up there to try and save?
Look at the Hardys. You fucking
going
heels.
After Taker. It's a mistake.
Oh man, this is like year one of the Tough Enough, isn't it?
Yeah. Right after. Yeah, you won a spot in the Royal Rumble as part of Tough Enough. Remember?
Yep.
Like that was part of the Tough Enough. It's like you got a contract and a spot in the Royal Rumble. And he eliminated.
Look at that.
Maven eliminates the Undertaker.
Look at that.
Can you even believe it? Look at Taker. There's a sneak shot thanks to the Hardys.
Good for Taker, dude. That's fun.
Oh, dude, Taker's the best, man.
He is, dude. Selling it.
Him,
oh, God.
He's so mad.
Look
and
at
now
Maven.
Maven knows.
Oh, no.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
Good God Almighty. Shit. Oh, my God. Did you see that sign?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to drop kick you in the back. I apologize.
This is one of those great moments, dude.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I didn't mean to drop kick you in the back. Oops.
And this
Run, Maven.
like this
Run,
is what
Maven.
this is what Royal Rumbles have become, dude. Like you get these cool ass moments for debuting guys and for returning guys, and it's so neat, man.
Yes.
Like and like you were just saying, you don't ever see Skinner tussle with Hogan. You don't ever see Taker going with the Hardys. You don't see Maven, the fucking MTV guy,
Right, the Tough Enough
that just
kid.
came in, getting chair shotted by Taker and eliminating Taker. You know, like it's just this is cool. This is what makes Rumbles fun. Arr.
Also Taker.
Oh, he killed that cameraman.
I was gonna say. Also Taker extremely prejudiced, executing cameramen with extreme prejudice.
Teddy Long's still a referee here. How about that? You got a match with the Undertaker, player.
I am the Undertaker. Oh. How come they never did that?
I don't know. They should have. Bro.
He's definitely not coming out.
What if...
He would be my least favorite.
No, I'm talking about Vince Russo, not Matt Riddle.
Oh,
this is pretty close to Matt Riddle, though.
This Scotty Too Hottie, man. He's not. Listen, I'll take 3 Scotty Too Hotties before I take 1 Matt Riddle. And look at Taker.
Uh-oh.
Look at Taker. Taker's like, what the hell is this?
Come on and warm up here. Motherfucker.
Boom!
Oh.
Ow! 1 punch. Scotty Too Hottie's on
big ass MMA gloves
on. Dancing. Scotty Too Hottie's doing his thing. Taker, 1 punch.
Oh, Maven bladed, too.
Maven bladed.
And there's no legal guys except for Scotty Too Hottie, who hasn't even gotten in the ring yet.
Taker's whooping his ass.
He sure is, dude. My God.
He was beating him with that chair.
You don't throw me out.
Nice.
Don't you know who I is?
No.
God damn it.
Stomping him, beating him, beating him up the stairs.
Oh. Woo. Woo.
Dude, can you imagine like you're a school teacher and you send a video into MTV and then 6 months later you're fighting the Undertaker at
in
Royal
a crowd.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Like
It'd be something else.
That'd be.
Was he a school teacher?
He was a school teacher.
Yeah.
He had, I believe he had done some training prior to Tough Enough. Not
as much as Chris Nowitzki.
They really tried to downplay it, a lot less than Chris Nowinski. But I believe he had some, and then he won Tough Enough.
Did I ever tell you about the time I sat right in front of Chris Nowitzki at Wrigley Field?
No.
Yeah.
Did you turn around and ask him how his brain's doing?
No.
Oh, should have.
No. He's taking care of other people's brains now.
I mean, I know that, but also only because he wants to take care of his brain.
Well, yeah. I went up there
He'll always be a heel to me, Justin.
Okay, well, you're probably right. People's brains suck.
Have you met most people?
Yeah, that's what I'm agreeing with you.
All right.
I was not
just
being
make sure.
facetious.
All right.
2 years ago, I would have been like, nah, people's brains are fine, Jaron. Come on, they're doing their best. Not anymore. I'm done.
Maven goes into the popcorn.
Look at that guy.
Look at this crowd.
That guy's way too excited.
Hey,
I'll fight a security guard.
This crowd wants a piece of Maven.
Yeah, dude. I want to touch his blood. Ugh. His blood was in there, Taker. What's wrong with you?
He's hungry.
Do you know what year this is?
Oh, no, hadn't they?
There's no way that popcorn machine passed inspection. So, Christian. Awesome.
European champion. Hey, remember the European Championship?
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty 2 Hotty's just now recovering from his
that
one
right
punch.
hand
Yeah.
Taker. Do you remember when the European Championship was the only dumb championship? Not 5 of the 7?
Yes.
Damn it. 2 world champions. Cool. All right. Here we go. Scotty 2 Hotty throwing bombs. We had to reset here with Scotty 2 Hotty and Christian.
Oh, here we go.
Oof. Christian Christian wrestles DDP at that Mania, doesn't he?
Hmm?
It's a good match too. Yeah.
18's good. 18's
That
a good
Mania's
man.
Skydome, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's stacked.
Yep.
None of these Manias are bad. Like we said
No,
at the
this
top,
is
this is the best roster that'll ever be assembled in any
man.
wrestling organization.
This is that victory lap.
Yeah, dude.
4-year victory
It's
lap.
incredible. Incredible.
Here he
It's
is.
me. It's me. It's DDP.
Dude. You know, I remember
Just playing current day DDP.
Well, I was gonna say, you know, he was doing this. How long are they just gonna let Maven lay there? he's still just laying.
Tony
in the
Gurria came over.
Tony Gurria is the only
He's
one.
like,
who
I'm gonna
cares
check
at all.
on him, but I'm also gonna get some of this popcorn.
Take rated. It must be fine. You know, I remember like before this.
Hey, legit, DDP 67 years old here.
Well,
Not really.
I mean, he's got to be close, right?
Yeah, he started wrestling when he was 40, right? Over 40?
I think he was 35.
Thought he was over 40. But anyway, either way, go ahead. What were you going to say? DDP?
Well, he did that book, Positively Page, like prior to this. And in that, he talked about wanting to become an inspirational, like a motivational speaker. Mm-hmm. And then he came to WWE, and he did this gimmick as a motivational speaker. And now he just is a motivational speaker doing DDP yoga.
Yeah.
You know, like man, this guy has lived the life.
Yeah.
And by the life, I mean the exact life he wanted.
Uh-oh. A worm spot?
Dude. I mean, what else would it be?
Right.
Like the only reason Scotty 2 Hotty got to have a career is because people liked the worm. Look at these people going crazy for the worm.
Dude,
on their feet for the worm.
Oh, not that guy, though. He's flipping everybody off.
On their feet for the worm. It kind of hurts my feelings a little bit.
Oof.
Like, wrestling fans are simple. Here we go. You did the worm.
Thank you, DDP.
Now get out of here.
I don't even hate Scotty 2 Hotty.
I don't hate Scotty 2.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you just made a truth, Jonesy.
Yeah. I like that Scotty 2 Hotty became, was like an enhancement talent, and then became,
Here comes Chuck.
Chuck Palumbo.
You look so good to me. That's the Billy and Chuck music.
That guy looks like $1 million.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I don't think he does. I mean,
Oh, he does, dude. He looks great.
Yeah, fine. He looks great. He's got like a little bit of a weird shape, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think? Like, he's just a little too Stretch Armstrong, but a real person.
Well, Is it because he's blonde?
My opinion.
Because he used to have dark hair.
No,
it's curly.
Remember when he did the American Badass gimmick for like 2 weeks?
No.
Yeah. It just all of a sudden, like I don't know if somebody called him out on it or what, but like there's just randomly 2 weeks. I think it was after this. It was either after this or right before this. But he came out in like on a motorcycle and like wearing like leathers with a like bandana on and stuff. And it was clear he was going to be like a biker gimmick. But like I'm pretty sure somebody was just like, hey, did nobody realize that we were just booking him as the Undertaker's gimmick?
That's amazing. I'm so impressed that him and Sean Stasiak and Jindrak and O'Hare, the four of those guys were power plant guys.
Yep.
And
Stasiak, not Stasiak.
Not Stasiak?
Stasiak was not a power plant guy.
Okay.
Stasiak was the son of Stan the Man.
Yeah.
He started off at WWE as Meat. Remember Meat? He came out. He wore
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he wore the his tights
Yeah.
looked like underwear.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
But
Palumbo, Stasiak, and O'Hare were all power plant guys.
Oh, Jindrak and O'Hare.
That's
Yeah, they were. And I'm surprised how far they went.
Here's the.
Oh, this is a proper hoe train. Is this a return?
Oh, yeah, this is a return. This is one of the other four. And this is, my friend, this is not a proper hoe train. This is four skinny girls.
Oh, but there's more.
But here's some more. But you know what, Jonesy? I'm not sure if this is a proper hoe train.
Wait.
I'm not sure this is a proper hoe train.
Let me go see if I got any more.
Let me go see. Let me just see. Here comes four more. So now we're at 12 hoes.
Is that enough?
Is that
going to be enough?
Is that a proper 12?
Is 12
a good hoe train? I think 12 is a good hoe train. Here we go.
All right. Yep. All right. Cool.
Now remember when you could have a dude whose gimmick was that he was a pimp and he could come out with a hoe train?
Yep.
And you could have 12 hoes out there?
Yep. Remember when he was a witch doctor?
2002 was a good time. A long time ago, brother.
Remember when he was a witch doctor?
Dude, 89 was a long time ago.
That was 02.
He was not a witch doctor in 02.
He was? Not 02. I'm sorry, 92.
90, okay.
You said
maybe
89.
92.
Sorry.
Maybe in 92.
My bad. He's a witch doctor here, Jaron. Look at him.
So are you saying he's bewitched all those women?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Elsewise, why would they be there?
I don't know.
92, he was a witch doctor.
How long is this going to take, man?
I don't know.
He's still dancing.
He's loving this, right?
Yes.
And all these women are too, because
because they're getting $500.
Paid.
$500 to do that. I bet. Actually, I bet hoes got more. I bet hoes like an indie worker doesn't. I bet the hoes.
He's still big as shit too. My God, dude.
Well,
he's always big as fuck.
I was gonna say he's the kind of big that doesn't go away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
He's just one of those dudes.
I remember not realize when I was a kid. Speaking of big as shit,
Albert's already on his way down.
I remember as a kid not realizing the Supreme Fighting Machine was
Papa Shango.
Papa Shango.
Yep.
And I was like, nobody's going to beat this motherfucker.
Right.
Look at him. And look at the way he moves and everything. And I was like, he was unbelievably big.
Yeah.
But at that time, things had gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, you know?
For sure. Dude, Albert's big.
Albert's huge. And can move,
scissor
man.
kick, dude. Look at that scissor kick.
Always liked Albert. I did not like Lord Tensei.
See, I like Tensei better than Albert.
I liked Albert.
I don't know. Well, yeah, but you're an old punk kid. I don't jive with that. Also, every time I think of him as Prince Albert, I have to remember that his name was Prince Albert, and then I have to think of what a Prince Albert was.
Yeah, you got to think of a dick. Yep.
I don't mind thinking of a dick. I would think of a dick with a fucking barbell through the head of it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Do you have one of those?
No. Fuck no. I didn't pierce anything but this
Albert
right
did?
here.
Do you think Prince Albert did?
Man. I'd wager, yes.
I feel like that's the kind of thing Vince would make him do for the gimmick. Even if he didn't. If your name's going to be Prince Albert.
With the amount of piercings.
You got to have a Prince Albert.
The amount of piercings in his face.
What if it comes up?
I'd guess that he went ahead and went to that level. Because it's like a tattoo thing. Like, you get one tattoo, you're going to get another one. A lot of people say. Piercings.
Oh, here comes your favorite.
Fuck yeah, dude. One eye on us, one eye on the wall. Walleye.
Got that walleye.
He's wearing cow trunks, so that's cool. Why didn't he?
He's so bad now.
He's not bad yet.
Yeah, he is. Look at him, dude. What is he doing?
He can't see. If they just given him glasses like Wild Thing in Major League, he'd be fine.
Hey, who was the guy? was it Hot Shots where the one guy had walleye and he was crying at the end and he had fish in his glasses?
He's got a walleye.
He's got the walleye. Hey, give him glasses. Give poor Perry Saturn some Horace Grant goggles to wear in the ring.
Rec specs. Awesome. That's amazing. Could you imagine how good Perry Saturn would have been if he had rec specs? Somebody should have just told him. You have to go out there looking like you want to play some mean racquetball, dude. That's all we're saying. Can you imagine how over he would have been in ECW?
Dude.
If he had rec specs.
Yes. What about how he went to throw Christian out and caught him so he didn't go?
Well, I will say this, like, the fake eliminations have gotten better over the years.
For sure.
As we've watched. Like,
well,
92 was dog shit. 99 was, whatever. And then this year.
Well, because all these guys are like our generation who watched all that and went, that looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that looks dumb. We got to hang on.
It's Stone Cold!
Good God Almighty!
Here we go.
Double knee brace Stone Cold.
Double knee brace Stone Cold with the gold plated vest. Come on, bring it. This is a good ass Stone Cold.
Yeah, dude. It's not though.
And he's got 3 punk asses in the ring. What are you talking about? This is Stone Cold. I'm in.
Nah, man.
Here we go. Eat forearm Perry Saturn.
He's half a Stone Cold,
dude.
3 years earlier.
Man.
Yeah.
This is
his neck's fucked up.
Yeah.
His legs are fucked up. He can't.
I like this.
I mean, he can throw punches like nobody's business, but
he just eliminated the shit out of Christian.
Yeah, he did.
Stunner on Saturn, kinda.
Well, the stunner was fine. The boot to the gut, Saturn didn't see that coming.
No. Here we go. Stone Cold cleaning house. Middle finger to Saturn. That's what you get for having a bald head.
This is where he does the watch thing, right?
He does it here. He did it in
He did it in 98, right?
Yeah, he always did it.
Okay.
He always did it. Oh, what? Does he have time? Yep, he's got time for one other stunner. Hey, guess what, Christian? Stunner.
Austin must stun.
Austin must stun. Double elimination. Back over the top for Christian. Does he have time?
Hey, Chuck, what are you doing?
What, Chuck? Oh, we got time for another one. Hey, Chuck Palumbo, here's a stunner for your trouble. Thanks for coming.
Seems like a longer clock than normal. That's weird.
No, he's checking.
Oh, they're just going by. They're going by his watch.
He's watching it.
Okay,
don't worry.
I got it.
He's watching it.
Oh, one more?
Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
Middle finger. He had time for a middle finger.
Peace, bro.
Yep.
Get Perry Saturn back.
Catch a breather. Catch a breather, Steve. Love it, dude. Welcome to the dance, Stone Cold.
What?
Here we go. Who's next? Who's next?
Who is next?
I don't know. They've been counting down for 20 minutes, though.
Yeah. Well, he had to get both of those spots in. So, hello, ladies.
This is return number 3.
Oh, really? He'd been gone?
He'd been gone. He'd been gone. He hadn't been Val Venus. He had been. Remember, he had to join
RTC.
Right to Censor.
Yeah.
And then he had to. He was Chief Morley with Bischoff for a while.
Oh yeah. Bischoff was still there now, right? In 02.
Oh, maybe. Was Chief Morley after that? Did he become Chief Morley after this?
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Well, he had definitely been with Right to Censor, and then he had been gone for a while.
And I don't know
that he left the company, but
he's fucking yoked. Also, hey, he's got Triple H feet.
It's a spreading pandemic. We should have been concerned about.
Do you think it was contagious?
Triple H feet became yes.
Triple H got in the ring with guys and they got Triple H feet?
Yeah.
God damn it. What did you do, Triple H? Your feet suck.
Triple H refused to wear a face mask, and now
I knew it.
Now Sean Morley has to be careful when he walks through doors.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to stub his toe.
Yeah, he trips over fucking common railings and just anything, honestly. He looks great.
He looks great. And what about Austin selling for him?
Yeah. You give him 2 hands in the face, he'll tell you what time it is. The big Valvoski was not going to ride in 2002, was it? It was not going to be a gimmick that could go as far as it did, 4 years earlier. What a dumb amount of time to think about this, right? 4 fucking years?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I feel like Val Venus, the porn star, could have been a gimmick through, 2009.
Yeah?
Now, here's the thing, right? It has to be more subtle.
He couldn't have had his pee-pee chopped off by a katana sword and then be saved by John Bobbitt. That happened.
I know
that
it
happened
did.
on TV.
I know it did.
That was on a wrestling show.
I know it did. I remember.
Thank you, Vince Russo.
Choppy pee-pee.
Me choppy pee-pee.
Oh, man.
That's how the show fucking ended. Also.
Justin. Yes.
Sorry.
No, I don't think they could have done that. But Val Venus could easily be a porn star, and you just have to be subtle and actually write clever lines for him, rather than just
2 hands in the face, and I'll show you what time it is.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah.
Which is the best line he ever had.
He could have said that for a while. He could
say
that today.
That's what I'm saying.
He could say that today.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of Val Venus jokes he could have said today, I think.
Yeah. Because that was awesome. That's the hardest I ever laughed at one of his promos. And I was like 18 years old then. So yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
This is great. Oh, good God Almighty!
What about Austin? Austin didn't even dodge that. He just ran over and booted Val Venus in the face, and Austin's just like, "Oh, okay. Well, here's a stunner for your problems."
Those are both Toronto guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from that Edge Christian, that whole group. Those 4 I thought came in together.
Oh, I don't think so.
I think it was Edge Christian, Sean Morley, and
did they come in
because I think Sean Morley's married
Edge's sister.
But
I thought that was after the fact. I thought
Test came in with him.
I thought Val Venus and Test came through that group that came through the Heart group. No,
I think they all started in Toronto and then went through Dory Funk.
Okay.
In New York.
Okay, maybe you're. If you say that, I believe
Dory
it.
Funk Jr.
No,
obviously
not senior.
No, they're not.
It's time to play the game.
Good God Almighty! It's time.
And this is his
return, right?
Yes, although he is not the 4th.
So they were the 2-man power trip. He tore his fucking quad right off the bone in a tag match on Raw, right? With the Hardys.
Right. No, Edge The Chris's, Jericho and Benoit.
Oh, okay. That's right. And so they were a tag team. Austin was a heel, and he's been gone for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had been gone for almost a full year, I think, at this point.
Austin's selling it great, man. And he
Triple
looks like
H,
$1 million.
So Triple H had been back. Triple H had been back on some Raws. He had confronted some people, and he had announced that he was going to be in the Rumble. So he's not one of the 4 returns, but this is his return to action. And he's getting the full treatment, man. And he is gassed to the frickin' gills.
Looks great.
Buddy. He could split a leather coat right now.
And he's got way too much fucking baby oil on. And water. It's a good stare down, dude.
Yeah, man. This is
like
great.
This is awesome.
Taking their time. This is it, man.
He's 30, right?
30?
He's number 30, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
We still got plenty more.
Oh.
I want to say he might be 20, 25-ish. I haven't been keeping track of where we're at.
I haven't either. I just thought.
I think we have several. I think we have more than a few more. I think we've got several more.
That would make sense. I think Austin cleared the ring before him. So.
Yep.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is a fun moment.
Yeah, man.
Austin H in the Rumble. This is after H hit him with a car, after the 2-man power trip, after DX and the corporation and all kinds of stuff, after WrestleMania 14.
Austin's back to being a babyface.
Yep.
And Triple H is coming back here as a babyface.
Yep.
So
this is just what's going to happen. Here we are.
Yeah. We were buddies for a little bit. We got stuff done. Here we go. Let's throw hands. Nice. You were talking last episode about Austin's throwing bombs, dude.
Yes.
Like the reason that Austin's punches looked so good is because he looked like he was in a bar fight.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Stand back!
There's a hurricane coming through.
How long's he going to last in this? But he just... He didn't look like
Austin and H are down, and it's the Hurricane's moment.
Outstanding.
He's ready.
He made the most of this shit. What a good wrestler, too.
Dude,
man.
Hurricane was great.
I loved Sugar Shane Helms when he was in WCW. I loved Hurricane.
Yep. He's never. It's too bad. Talk about a guy who's before his time.
Yeah.
He would be the biggest star in the world right now if he was in his prime. And now he's going to double choke slam them both.
Nope.
Or not. Here we go.
Oh!
See you, Hurricane. Sorry about your luck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those bombs he's throwing, like, I don't want to get hit with them. But also, like, those are coming from a guy who has not learned how to throw punches.
Right.
Those are coming from a guy who just fights.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, he looks like a bar fighter.
For real. And he talks all the time about how he potatoed people all the time. So like they're coming in stiff too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can tell. I mean,
you can tell. Yes.
You can tell watching them. Like they're not nearly as smooth as what H will throw or what Shawn Michaels will throw.
Yeah.
And I'm sure H is getting his receipts in here, but like the working punches he throws look so much better than Austin just throwing that sidearm bullshit. Like. Yes. Oh, shit.
Farouk.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You ready for potatoes?
Yeah, right.
You guys still throwing potatoes? Damn.
Here's a potato. Here's a potato.
No, these are just working punches. God damn. God damn.
Spine buster on Austin.
Lord, man.
Farouk. And what Farouk just eliminated Stone Cold right here. Be bananas.
God.
Get him, H.
Hey, Farouk always looked like $1 million too, man. Never one time didn't. I mean, except for when he wore that,
and he always kind of had abs.
That Greek Spartan
Farouk's one of those dudes
thing.
that just makes you sick.
Yeah, yeah.
And and he's got that reputation. Like I've heard people talk about how like his workout routine. He would go into the gym, cowboy boots and jeans, put whatever he wanted to on the bench press it 5-6 times, and then call it a day.
Yeah, he's fucking Bo Jackson,
right? Yes.
Legit. Like, I mean, that's the kind of athlete he was. Like, he just showed up out of nowhere and was, the best college football player in the world.
Right.
And then became a wrestler and looked like $1 million his entire career. I'd bet he still looks great. He's probably 55 or north of 50 at least.
Definitely north of 50. He was another one who started kind of young, though, because he had a full football career, you know what I mean?
Started old, yeah.
Because he had a full football career.
Yeah.
You almost got him, Austin. That one leg at a time strategy.
Oh, dude, I thought he had him.
Triple H gouges him in the eye.
Thought he had him. He should have done the Roddy Piper.
Here we go. Who's next? Should have done the Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Get him with both.
Then you can make the curly sound and everything.
This is return number 4.
Yes.
Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig.
How awesome. Oh, dude. He looks great, too.
Yeah, he looks fantastic.
And he didn't last long, did he?
Unfortunately not. Although he did show up tonight for a one show deal and got signed and then started having the best matches he'd ever seen. And
then tried to fist fight Brock Lesnar on an airplane.
One time.
Got fired.
One time.
Well, it was him and Scott Hall both that got fired. It wasn't just him. That's good company.
I guess so.
Brock didn't get fired.
Brock did not get fired.
I appreciate the audacity of Kurt Hennig, though. Like, yeah, I'll go ahead and wrestle with Brock on an airplane.
Why wouldn't he, dude?
What the fuck? Really?
Listen.
I've never been drunk enough in my life. And I've been maybe not as drunk as Kurt Hennig was on that airplane
what about Kurt
flight.
Hennig firing up here on
This is great, dude.
Stone Cold?
This is awesome.
Stone Cold and Triple H, two of the 3 biggest stars in the company. Kurt Hennig hasn't been there in years, but he knows. He
looks like $1 million.
He looks like $1 million.
And he's going to fight them both off, man.
Yes.
And these guys are here for it. This is awesome.
Yeah. Well, these guys know. This is one of those things where you don't.
He can still work. Like, these guys are going to respect him because look at how good he is.
Well, hold on. Here comes the best part.
Oh. Can you guys get him?
Are they going to throw him over? Oh. Nope.
Got my gum.
Did you see him bat his gum?
Smacked it away.
Dude, Stone Cold Steve Austin and the game Triple H trying to throw you out. And you got a minute to spit out and smack your gum.
Dude, they ain't perfect, dude.
Dude.
They ain't perfect. That's so cool.
I don't care.
What a cool deal, man.
I don't care who wins this Rumble.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Perfect just won this Rumble.
Hey, at this point, like, when I see Kurt Angle with hair,
yeah,
I know he's awesome, but, like, he looks so much more menacing and everything bald, doesn't he? No?
I don't disagree with what you're saying.
I just think of him as a bald guy.
I've never ever thought of it that way.
I just think of him as a bald guy now, and I think, like, all the years he had as the killer, as the guy you don't want to be in there with, he was bald,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Like, when he had the hair, he was always kind of the chicken shit, but also.
Well, what I'll say about that, like, perception-wise, you're probably right. Most of my favorite Kurt Angle matches came from this era when he had hair, though.
Really?
The one he had with Stone Cold at WrestleMania 2001, I love that match. His matches with Benoit were he had hair for all of those.
Mania 01 was not Angle and Austin.
Did I say I meant SummerSlam?
Okay. SummerSlam.
Did I say Mania?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant
That's,
SummerSlam.
no, that's okay.
SummerSlam 2001.
But I was trying to think of what you were talking about. But
it was right after the Austin
heel turn, and then
it was
Angle became the babyface.
Yes.
Yeah. So my favorite two are Angle and Guerrero, and Angle and HBK at those two Manias.
Okay.
So,
I mean, those are definitely on my list. So
yeah,
you're right. He's bald for those.
I loved him here, but I liked it more when he was a killer, like when he was the most dangerous guy in WWE.
That's fair. Who's this? Oh, it's the Big Show.
Where's
the Big Show?
Ooh.
Real talk. I've never ever liked the Big Show. I didn't like the Giant. I didn't like Paul White. I didn't like the Big Show. I barely even now. He's like this veteran that's been around for a while, and a lot of guys talk good about him. I barely have even a professional respect for the Big Show. Now,
I like the guy the Big Show is.
He's just,
and I like how much respect guys have for him, but I've never been into him either.
I think he's probably a fine dude, but I don't think the business loses anything if he if me and Doctor Who went back in time and wiped him out of existence. I don't think the business loses anything.
No, they'd had the other Giants. If he was the first, then he'd have been the first. But he had big shoes to fill,
and he didn't fill them well. But
if he had been the first one, he might have filled him better.
I mean, maybe, except that.
Well, he didn't come up in territory days.
He
He was 19 or 20 when he got
right. But
famous.
he never got good, man. He got passable. He never had a real presence. You know what I mean? I'm sure. He's big. He's big, and that's it.
I'm gonna say he never got the treatment that other Giants did.
I think he got more than that. What are you talking about?
No, he got beat all the time.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it was not. He was not the attraction that Andre was. He was not the attraction that other Giants were ever, because he came into an era where he had to be beat. He would have been. Would have been every bit as charismatic as Andre was.
Oh,
I firmly believe.
Okay.
And I don't think he would not, if he had been born 20 years earlier, he would have been the same attraction that Andre was. I firmly believe that.
I don't.
I do.
Maybe. But I mean, let's look right here. We get to look at him versus Kane, and Kane was a big man who got beat all the time, and Kane
was not marketed as a giant, but Kane would have been if he had been around in the era of Andre. There couldn't be other giants when Andre was around.
I mean that's fair, but I feel like Kane was marketed as a big enough dude.
Yes,
I mean he just body slammed,
but not the
Big
giant.
Show over the
not
top.
The giant, though.
because Kane had something the Big Show didn't have. A charisma, a skill, a performance level. You know what I mean? Like you could say it's the. Let's do it this way. Okay.
Let's do it this way. If Kane and Undertaker had existed when Andre was coming up, Andre wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
That's fair.
So Andre had a pituitary issue, the same one that Big Show did, which arguably is probably the same reason Big Show got into wrestling.
Okay.
That's why Andre got into wrestling and why Andre had the career he did.
Okay.
And Andre went so far as to say, I can't get this fixed because this is what, God blessed me with, so I need to have this.
One of a kind. Here comes Rob Van Dam.
That's all I'm saying. Like, if you watch Andre work and you watch Kane work, you'd never watch Andre again.
Okay.
And I know Andre's bigger. I mean, I get that.
No.
Like, I understand that. But, like, he was a giant then, but there's more giants now who are bigger, you know?
Yes.
Or I'm not bigger, but I mean, you know.
No, I
better,
get what you're
better.
saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. And I get what you're saying, and I agree. I still feel like I think your point is well taken. If Andre had to compete with Undertaker and Kane, Andre would have been, the sixth wonder of the world, right?
Yeah.
I think that Andre still had more. I think Andre had something that the Big Show doesn't have. When you watch Andre in like the promos and stuff that he did, like in the Piper's Pit with Hogan. Like there is something that Andre brings that Big Show never had, and I think Andre has that whether he's competing with Kane and Taker or not. You know what I mean? And it's still, I think it's still something the Big Show doesn't have.
I still think it's a perception thing. Can you dig it, sucker? Speaking of looking like $1 million,
man,
God damn.
He looked phenomenal here, but he always did.
Yeah, he did.
But
later part of his career, dude, man.
He
was so good at this point. I don't know how old he is here.
Yeah.
But his prime was later than other guys, I feel like. But he was God damn. He was so good here.
Well, I think he was in a prime here.
I mean, he was great as a tag wrestler.
He was great as a tag wrestler. I mean, we're 2 years away from him working H for the title at Mania. You know what I mean? Stunner, he's out. God damn it.
Of course. WCW guy, get out of here. Fuck you.
For real.
Yep.
Pedigree on Stone Cold? Nope. Double leg. Slingshot on H. Hey, what about how Mr. Perfect's still out there?
Yeah.
Final Four.
Yeah.
Final Four.
Yeah.
Perfect's in there.
Fuck yeah.
Perfect's.
And he's
Final Four. Mr. Perfect's is in there.
He's gassed out of his gills too. Look at him.
God damn it.
This sucks. I haven't done this in way too long. Thank God Lloyd's of London paid. Hey, the only other thing I'm going to say on the Giant thing is just, dude, I just think that Andre came into the business when there was nobody else like Andre. I don't think not Taker, I won't say Taker, if Kane or Big Show tried to enter the business back then, it didn't have maybe one of them would have glommed on, but Andre was so much larger than life that they're like, you got a personality and also you're athletic, so you can do this.
Yes.
I feel like because of that, Andre was protected for a long time, and there was never any other look
agree.
at how he treated other big men.
For sure,
because he knew what his bread and butter was.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I still think that Andre had a character and a charisma and a presence that Big Show didn't have.
That may be.
That's the only thing I feel, and maybe it may be because Big Show feels like a regular ass dude who is huge, and Andre felt like
I think that's
and maybe I'm underselling.
Oh, no!
Oh, Austin eliminated by Angle.
They were friends.
maybe I'm underestimating the amount of Andre having a gimmick, right?
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of he's the giant, right? I don't know. I feel like Andre, regardless, Big Show has always felt like a regular ass dude who happens to be 7 foot tall and 500 pounds. Andre, I guess what I'm saying, like Andre was in an era where you could be a little more cartoony. He could be a little more. I think about the stuff with Hogan that is what I think about. He's so. You will not compete with me, Hulk Hogan. I will. You know what I mean? Like very cartoony. But Big Show never did anything like that.
No.
To me,
Big Show was awarded the platform to do that, but
Yeah. So what about, here we go, Austin with the chair shots. Austin is mad that he lost.
What do you think about feeling like Curt Hennig could win this match? Because I am all in on a Curt Hennig Rock fucking main event, dude.
That would be amazing.
I'm into it.
That would be amazing.
Or it'd be Hennig and Jericho, wouldn't it?
Hennig and Jericho.
It wouldn't Rock, but man.
I don't think Rock had even made his return at this point. We've got...
Because NWO comes out at the next pay-per-view.
Right. And is Rock... When does Rock come out?
They only have a month build for
Rock's
that match.
back at the pay-per-view. Rock's back at the next pay-per-view.
No Way Out?
Because, No Way Out. I don't remember who... Did Rock... I wonder if Rock was on this pay-per-view. Did Rock...
He might have wrestled.
Did he? I think Rock worked Jericho.
Oh, he wrestled Jericho.
I think Rock worked Jericho on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at No Way Out is when we get the, like the NWO comes in and they're like, "Hey Rocky, we just wanted to say hi. Can you sign a thing for my?" Hogan's like, "Can you sign a thing for my friend?" And then he signs it, and then they're like, "Can you believe this guy?" As they're walking out, he's like, "Hold on. Came in here, The Rock was cool. Big Daddy Cool Diesel."
He runs them all down.
Yeah, he made fun of all. That's great. Also, like to look back, like as good as this pay-per-view is, or as good as this Rumble is, I don't remember ever having any doubt that it was going to be anything but Triple H and Jericho. Yeah. Oh, there goes Hennig.
I mean, I
don't
remember what I was.
This is also, obviously, this is the height of my, fandom. Not my fandom, like my smart fandom, you know what I mean? I was so new to the business, and I knew everything and studied everything. And I was like, Triple H just came back, and he's got to wrestle Jericho, and Stephanie's with Jericho. This is obvious,
Yeah.
But, going back and watching this Rumble, tell me there's been a better Rumble. We haven't watched a better Rumble.
This has been great, man. Actually, the Final Four, this whole deal has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and now Triple H and Angle throwing down.
And we've been trying to point out things that are trailblazing about these Rumbles we watched.
Yeah,
this is what you see in a Final Four of a Rumble now.
Right.
For the last however many years.
Yep.
When you see a Final Four of a Rumble, it's always a fucking match.
Yes.
There's always big stakes. There's always a story and a match going on.
Right.
You get down to the nitty gritty, here we are. And then this one just happened to have fucking Curt Hennig, where you're like, he's not going to win, but is he not going to win?
Yeah.
He could win,
He's not going to win. He also wasn't going to spit his gum out and smack it while Triple H and Stone Cold were throwing him out.
Two of the biggest stars in wrestling were throwing him out. Yeah. They gave that big surprise, and they gave you doubt, and, man, cool.
Well, and to be honest, I could see either one of these guys winning.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was just
going to say.
Here, no, you said a second ago, I knew Triple H was going to win. I said,
right.
I would have said, watching this now, I would have guessed Kurt Angle's going to win this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Because, just that he had the rocket ship attached to him. I mean, immediately, dude.
Yes.
I mean,
But he hadn't been gone for a year making his return.
You're right.
That's
right.
the big thing.
So that's the big context.
He just thinks he won, though. That's
Fuck
awesome.
Yeah, he does.
Nope. What?
Fuck you.
Boom. What's that knee called? What do you think Triple H calls that knee?
the Harley knee.
That's not the Harley knee.
I don't
did
know.
like the high knee.
Okay.
That's like
So the high knee does is the Harley
like a
knee.
face buster.
That's
I don't know. It was enough to get him the win on this
That's
one.
the Hunter knee.
The Hunter knee.
Awesome.
Killer, man.
Looks great, too.
I love this Rumble so much. H looks great.
Rumble,
Everybody
bro.
looks great.
Great
I told
Rumble.
you. Have you seen, off the top of your head, have you seen a better Rumble than that?
I don't think so.
This is my.
I mean, next week we might watch a better one.
Next week we might. I don't think so. Next week's a good one.
It is a great one.
It's a good one. Guys, next week we are watching Royal Rumble 2020.
Let's not go
We were
back
watching
there.
We were watching last year's Rumble. Guy, right before. Man, what a different world, Jonesy. It was right before everything happened.
There were people in the stands. It was anarchy.
I mean, we've watched shows all night with people in the stands.
There were not pandemics here.
The last 4 weeks.
There were not
We've been
pandemics.
That's fine. well, there was a Triple H leg pandemic.
There was a. We did. We called that out.
Got
Nobody knew, though.
Got the Triple H leg.
Nobody knew until 18 years later.
We just now
Triple
caught
H
it.
feet.
We just now caught it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Guys, I hope you
If
enjoyed.
Val Venus had only known, I bet he wouldn't have even stepped in a WWE ring.
Matt Hardy had the worst case of it.
Well,
Whoop.
Ah.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this Rumble as much as we did. If you didn't watch along with us, I hope you enjoyed listening to us be drunk and stupid about it. As much fun as we had watching it. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you prefer the audio version, I hope you're listening to us on your favorite audio podcasting platform. Apparatus, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, whatever. We should be there. If we are not on your favorite audio platform, let us know so we can make sure we get there. Guys, we have one more week of Rumbles. We have 1 week of Rumbles, and then we're going to be reviewing this year's Rumble. Man. Which means we have to start watching some wrestling so that we can be caught up. Because, Jonesy, we are almost to. We are just a week away from the road to WrestleMania, the official road to WrestleMania. Okay. Hey. I know things have been crazy this year. Everything has sucked. But last year's Mania was pretty dope.
Yeah, there's some dope stuff.
So this year's Mania.
Some guy just got lit on fire like 5 weeks ago. Like, dude, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to dig me out of it.
I'm gonna have to start watching.
We're gonna have to dig both of us out of a well.
Guys,
wrestling's awesome.
Make sure you drink responsibly so that you can join us next week right here. But until then, we raise this glass to you. Thank you for joining us so much. I need to close it there. I got nothing. I don't know. Here's to you guys. We raise a glass.
Drink responsibly.
I said that already.
Oh.
You're bad at this.
We love you.